I would be surprised if he can die.
True. All right. Time to rock.
Red. Left.
Right.
Ow. You didn't get a sucker there?
Ah.
Thought I accidentally was too close to Noel.
I was wondering how he died. Oh,
He had a weakness.
was it something like that? Oh, he had a weakness?
Yeah.
He took my wrist.
Took the
Oh,
res late.
funny.
Okay.
Round 2.
Yellow.
Left.
Right?
The two of you have
okay.
created an unfortunate situation for me. Yeah.
You guys are both on the right side.
I was on
here from
I was on
beginning.
Thornton at the start.
Yeah, so why was
can't-
you, I was here
Because
from
I
the
can't
beginning.
go through the middle.
Oh,
We
because he
crossed the red
crossed
tape.
chains, so he wouldn't.
The tape
Alright,
shop.
I thought you would have seen it before the change went out, and it would have been fine. I see.
No, because you started going
I
toward
was
the
like,
back.
oh, they're both good. Okay, and
Fuck, I didn't get to watch
I
what
was
happened.
by far the closest to that side.
You just see Shad run by me as I'm about to. I'm like ready to. I'm putting up the red tape and he just sneaks by. I'm like, oh, that was close. And then, lost she wrote.
Purple. Red. Sorry, I'm bad.
Red.
Left.
Right.
I'll go middle in case my mic cuts.
Oh,
Popping thrill. Fuck.
DPS.
counter.
Counterclockwise.
Get ready for knockback. Pop it now. Get ready for early mid. Popping thrill. Jesus.
Sudi, correct me if I'm wrong, but did I see 6 manification hits?
Huh?
Never mind.
One.
Wait, what?
Give 6 stacks.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
You son of a bitch.
What do dust? This is good. In. Out.
Whoa. We dead.
Oh.
My 1B.
Some 1D problems there.
Yeah, 1D power miss.
It was in a very wrong spot. I saw that correctly.
That looks like
There's-
a flip around.
Oh, yeah.
I was so happy to take 1B from on me.
Nice try.
You could always take it from me.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why I hate that one so much.
I mean, it's certainly a lot of moving.
Just bully me out of my spot and I get it, you know?
Blue.
Blue.
Ooh, that was
I like misjudged that big time.
left.
Right?
A middle. I guess I'll be middle then.
Okay, understood.
Per Dukeline.
Like
You know who-
this time.
The Don would always go middle. Just saying. The boss. The president.
President.
El Jefe. He would go middle. But I mean, you can pick whatever direction you want. But...
Popping thrill. Block.
Yeah, I gotta fix like my mic position to my mouth.
Just put it in your mouth.
Excuse me?
It's been like almost a year and I haven't fixed it, so
Tequila.
Mike, would we have center and clock?
Center.
He wants me.
Get ready for knockback. Pop it now. Get ready for early mid.
Man, my crit's so hard.
Man
Pop
didn't
and
even
throw.
get to cast.
It was extra spicy.
One. Two. Three. Redemption.
3 is adjust. This is in. In. Out. 2s. Don't forget mid, this is out. Out. In. Bait.
Ooh, 1 damage down.
Draken.
Brent. 4 and 3.
Bait.
Can crit anything. That was bad. But we're still good.
Up and throw. Ready for marks.
Tanks.
Duty's right.
Healers.
Chancellor.
First DPS. Finish right.
Popping thrill. LB check.
This ends here. And now the final cut.
Second group. Third group. Fourth group.
Popping net.
My reign begins.
Popping thrill.
The power is
Look at
mine.
the dragon, blue right, party one. Twister.
Twister now. Oh,
I'll get left side. Oh. Wait.
taunting.
Mid.
Out of curiosity, was that Omni's rezzing body that did that? Possible. Doesn't matter.
Any body can cause you to get double hit if it is the cleaves that kills you.
So I killed myself.
I don't know.
Look for Dark Dragon. Moving when he hits.
Three and one.
Safe look is 1. Safe look is 1.
3 on tank side.
Early mid.
Yeah.
Safe look is 1. Away from ABC. Might need a pot here.
Fuck.
Stop.
My Garuda can't stop. I'm sorry.
Popping thrill. Get ready to face your dragon.
Start.
There.
What's happening here? Okay.
needed a sec.
DPS spread. It's on me.
Light parties.
Race filter.
Race.
Takes close.
Go in it.
3.
Crazy.
Back.
Okay. Mike, move, please. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Froth coming.
boy.
One back. 3. Mid sprint.
Called.
Far. It's funner.
Wing.
Wing.
I'll go with Shan.
Wait.
I'm gonna grab Sudi. Don't move Sudi. Stay away from Sudi.
I'm just gonna pass this to you, Corn.
Popping.
Oh wait, it's
foil.
not on me. I'm fucking stupid. I'm crazy.
Light party stacks. Light
Even
party
health,
stacks.
even health.
Hog.
On nid. Light party stacks.
Holy shit.
Alright, get ready to run to one of the bosses. Tanks are on it.
On Race Valkyr party with wings.
Wing.
Pass from Mike onto somebody.
I got Quinn.
Suiting.
Oh, yeah, shit.
I'm dead after this home.
Gave it to somebody.
Sorry, it's enriched.
Just live.
Yeah.
Wait, it's breath
There's
again?
Again? Oh
This would
shit.
be tank
Tanks.
stack.
Don't get
Yeah.
hit by ice, it's enriched. Just
Oh.
live with fire if you can.
It's got
Leaving.
LMAO, no?
Yes!
Double.
Holy shit.
Right.
Get hit by Race
Oh.
Valkyr.
It's too late
Alright.
anyway. So they,
This is-
okay.
Nice.
A Lamau.
Wait, is that in range?
No. Well.
Okay.
This is exactly the mechanic I thought it would be.
That's what
And
Noel and I
then
were arguing
Shannon's
about
been
for
convincing me.
like a
Okay.
long time before raid. So basically, we don't want to hit each other with those breaths, probably.
Yes. Here's... If the tanks are fine with this, I have a strategy where it's going to be a little harder on the tanks than it could be, but all other 6 people just go to the same spot every time and don't worry about anything. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm alright with it. I'm not gonna argue.
Alright,
Just tell
so...
me what
You might
I
need to
do.
explain this, like the concept a little as well, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, the positioning for that is going to be the 3 people that don't adjust on the first Worm's Breath, so Glor, Crazy, I think, and Mike. You guys go to the exact fucking same spot for second Worm Breath, always. The people that do adjust are just going to be mirrored north, so I'm going to be at the north edge, Shen's going to be north mid, and Suda's going to be north closer to the center. So you're just mirroring what you would do. All 6 of us are always going to those same spots, no questions asked, doesn't matter what the tethers do. You're just going to get hit by your own tether, and that'll be that. The tanks are either stacking direct mid, or if they need to be spread, you're going to the side of the one that is breathing. I think it's the one that has the orb on the mouth, and you're going to be as close as you can to the edge in line with the outside of these blue-red markers. So you'd be like here if it was on D that was breathing, and opposite. That should be far enough to not hit the other tank or anyone else that's stacking.
I could have thought of this beforehand.
We can sim it if we want.
Okay.
Or a map? Is there like a map?
The concept of what we're doing is that we believe that the cauterizes. We've seen a frostbite dot somehow.
Yeah,
At some
I think
point,
the concept, like
Macauterize.
when you get hit by your own worm breath and don't cancel it out with the opposite element, you get like a debuff that counts down until you get a debuff that'll kill you. I believe the concept is everyone does that. Everyone's going to have a debuff, either fire or ice, depending on which tether hits you, and then you want to be hit by the opposite dragon's cauterize. So if you have an ice debuff, you want to get hit by Nidhogg's cauterize, which should cancel that out. If you have a fire debuff, you want to be hit by Herace Valkyr's cauterize.
Got it. I guess I'm not sure from the tank perspective. How are we supposed to get a deep? Are we supposed to be in line and soak the respective? Is that the idea?
Yeah, we can move one of them to always hit you. We can move...
No, the question is how does they deal with the cauterize?
Because I know, like for example, if it's in that case it was tank stack, but if we don't stack, we just get the respective.
You guys are on
debuff.
opposite sides. The one that's between AC, like north of B, should be able to cleave you, right?
Yeah, one of the 6 can be assigned to always, or the center ones can be assigned to be even closer to center than usual to like hit you or something.
I guess what I'm saying is from the tank's perspective, if they always do the double tank buster where we usually would always stack, we just choose not to stack, and we'll get the respective debuff from the single tank buster. The reason why we stack is so that we negate that debuff. If it's a one tank, then it's a huge explosion that doesn't put a debuff. But I don't know if that's possible to get in that scenario. If it is, then we will somehow, kind of like what you're saying, we have to set it up so the tank has to soak. The tank that's getting blasted also has to soak one of the breaths in tandem, right?
Both tanks are gonna have to soak one.
Yeah.
You can just be on your side and choose a line then, if it's red.
Okay.
You're gonna
I was just saying,
dragon everything. Just be close to your dragon in the line.
Because if it's double orb, it's simple. We just don't stack. We just soak our respective tank buster, and it's easy peasy. It's just if it's not, that's a big circle. I don't know if you've seen how huge that circle is. I don't know if that's possible to fit.
Yeah, just be close to your dragon in the line, or close to the.
Yeah, I can see it.
Do you see what Korn wrote in PR6?
Oh.
About timing?
I mean, that gives you pyretic, right? You can just not do anything for the last 2 seconds.
The ice kills you. Ice freezes you. I was looking at that as well. It's 12 seconds between when this breath's resolved and when the cauterize is hit. 12.6. Although...
Like, that gives you pyretic. You don't die with pyretic unless you do something. You might just need to be pyretic in the line with the cauterize and wait for it to clear you or something.
I just got a 5-minute warning. Being AFK.
I say I vote we give it another go or two, and maybe at break we opt to do sim. Unless you guys want to do sim priority, but I'm down to do a few more reps.
I don't mind doing reps. I just want to clarify my position for the breath.
The same. Yours is the same.
The same.
Same as the first one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, easy peasy.
You can get hit by
Alright.
your opposite. Got it. Alright.
Alright, here we go. I have
Kill
an
one of
inkling
them
of an
before
idea
they're done.
of what might be happening if what Korn's saying is true. Has anybody ever gotten hit by just a rogue cauterize?
It's complicated.
What?
The answer is yes. The piece of data we're working with is really fucking old because of how long we spent not doing this encounter. So I can't find it. I need to find the very first Wrath Flames pull. It shouldn't be hard, but who knows. Purple?
Purple.
It's just because if the debuff doesn't last long enough, I wonder if you intentionally get soaked by cauterize, and then you have another flame to deal with.
Burn wiping?
Yeah. Let's see if I can find this.
Because if their cauterizes apply the debuff, it's possibly that we have to intentionally soak. Like we might handle it the same, and then after the cauterize, they do another set of flames.
It might just be two cauterizes.
Hot tail.
My feeling, yeah, it could be two cauterizes. My feeling is that there's no reason for it to count down forever until giving you the pyretic, unless you're meant to interact with that at some point during
Wait a
that phase,
second.
which that would be the opportunity to do so.
Yeah. True, it might be like a kill one. I don't know. That mechanic makes me suggest that, like you said, there might be multiple cauterizes. Were you good to do a few more, or do you want to? You mentioned you were looking it up.
We can go.
Alright.
There's the frostbite I saw. It doesn't show up in the logs, I think, because you died before it actually applied.
Also, food for thought. When they normally cauterize, they're not targetable, correct?
No, they are targetable.
Right?
Right.
Oh.
They're briefly untargetable when they actually
I will
move,
go
but when
middle.
they're waiting on the edge of the arena, they are targetable. They're usually out of range, but they're
Yeah,
targetable. I'm pretty confident that isn't enraged, though. I think we've
I
got.
would agree.
I think we've got a while left. I think it's close to enraged, though.
Hopping through.
The glory is mine.
Counter.
Crazy.
Yes, I've counterclockwise.
I have center.
Activate wiggle strat. Get ready for knockback. Pop it now. Get ready for early mid.
To me, my knights. I shall bury you with your race.
Oh my god.
Damn. I think that's the fastest. Holy shit.
He even finished his cleat. Man was mid chop. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
One and two adjust.
See, I have a mom.
This is in. In. Out. Choose.
Frame rate just took off. Hopefully I got that. Okay.
Don't forget knit. This is in. In. Out. B. Draken.
Off spread.
Dude, what the fuck did I do? I don't know, everything is scuffed. And all my lilies and cooldowns and the size, timing, I don't know, it's all wrong.
Ready for marks?
Tanks.
Crazy's right.
Healers.
Core's left.
First DPS.
Damn, can we do it?
Close, but no cigar. Popping through.
This ends here. And now the final cup.
Second group. Third group. Last group.
Popping mid.
My reign begins.
Popping through.
The power is mine.
Look at Dragon, blue right, blue left. Twister. Right.
Early mid.
What? Huh?
911, I menaced murder.
I feel like I was in the middle of other people, so I'm not sure how that happened.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
You got big feet.
Apparently.
The glory is
Look for
mine.
Dark Dragon, move when lightning hits.
Two.
Yep.
Safe look will be 1. Safe look will be 1. Early mid. Safe look is 1.
I need to check.
Off of ABC.
Oh wait, you had it too? Oh my god.
Resing.
Well, I think you were right.
Mid, don't be in front.
You need a pot? Or are we good on damage?
I'm potting.
Alright, potting.
Did you have Doom, Mike?
I don't think so. I thought I did, but then stopped.
You had X, didn't you, Mike?
I had triangle, or yeah, triangle.
Oh.
Push, boys.
Mud. Oh. No. Oh. I guess he doesn't stop his cast when he goes to 2, huh?
He does. It just.
It was kind of
It
funny.
was too
Yeah,
late.
the animation. I mean, the animation. Yeah.
I don't think we've had him stop the animation after he's fully casted.
Yeah. Right.
I made a mistake. I'm sorry, Core. Popping through. Counter. Thanks. I only have a counter.
I have clock.
Gamer moment.
What?
Man, the one. Wait, Sudi. Oh, that one isn't yours. Yours is to the right of it.
I don't have a tower. I'm so. Shan always just bullies me out of mine, so I just stand in the
I've
middle.
never bullied you out of your own tower. That is slander. I've never
way to
bullied
be
you
a
out of your own
bully, dude.
tower.
He
I'm the-
doesn't even know
I'm
his
very
power.
careful about that.
Shit.
Pretty sure Sudi's under the mindset if it doesn't have his name on it, it's definitely not his.
I've been hurt too many times to believe anything you guys are saying.
Razor is the only one who just actively takes the tower, no matter like where it is. It's
I'm greedy, dude.
And then we got polite ass Newell coming in, like, excuse me, my scholarly DPS, can I please have a tower? And I'm just like standing in the middle, fearing for my
Right.
life.
I'll get UPS.
right.
Popping thrill.
The glory is mine.
Block.
Center.
Center it is.
Get ready for knockback. Pop it now.
I
Ouch.
guess I started too late.
Yelling. Right.
Left.
Popping thrill.
The glory is mine.
Block.
Oh shit. Wow.
You're on 4.
I'm on 4, that's bad.
I'm going to D.
Okay.
I'll go D. Center encounter.
Center.
What's your tower normally, City?
You take your regular one.
Okay.
Knockback. Mike was lagging.
No.
Dude, that recovery though would have been
I
so
know. That was a
crazy.
sick recovery, and then I see Mike Pokeball for half a second during his run.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
That was pretty epic up until then. Though.
Yo, lag's pretty brutal on this fight, man.
Yeah?
Even a hiccup, just fuck everything.
Yeah, and if it doesn't wipe everyone, it'll kill us later when we don't meet in rage.
True.
The power is mine.
Purple. Right.
Left?
Popping through.
The glory is mine.
Block.
Mike Goody, have counter.
Counter.
Ready for knockback? Popping now. Get ready for early mid.
I shall bury you when you release.
Popping through.
This is the power of light.
One. Two.
One and two adjust. This is in. In. Out. Twos.
I rezzed him into the Gears Go Clicker. Oh,
I mean, our one,
I
our
popped
two
home.
back arrow went onto Omni's face.
Well, I was moving into. It was funny because I was moving into just
Yeah.
shake, and I was like, you know what? While I'm here, I'll just home, and it kills you through home. So
No.
feels bad, man. I thought I could just, you know, salvage it, but I guess it's not salvageable if you have debuff. It's a guaranteed death. Funny though, because every time before this that I tried to salvage one with home, I thought I was just too slow at home. But now that was very early.
Did I miss the in and out? What like hit me?
I believe a chew hit you.
Blue.
I certainly fucked up the in and out.
Plus 2 close to 2? Okay.
Middle.
Right.
Oh god.
I go.
And I wish some Rise Up was playing right now. Popping through.
The glory is mine.
Spotify.
Counter. It's not the same, dude.
You right.
I should put on some music.
You have some music on.
Yeah, dude.
Ah,
Healers?
either side.
Counter.
That's not count.
It's just, it's not the same when you die and then you come back into some locus, you know?
Yeah.
Get ready for knockback, pop it now. Ready for early mid?
Tiny my knights. I shall bury you with your wings.
Popping through. Rise with me, rise with me, rise with me, rise up. One. Two. A three. Ah, damn it.
1 and 2 adjust. This is in. In. Out. 2s. Don't forget mid, this is out. Out. In. Bait. Draken.
Print.
Spawn one.
Bait.
Popping through. Get ready for marks.
Thanks.
Duty's right.
Healers.
Chance left.
First DPS.
Sure, guys sought the peace of reason. Popping throat.
This ends here. And now the final come.
Group 2. Group 3. Group 4.
Popping mid.
My cat will not leave me alone.
My reign begins.
Popping through.
The power is mine.
Look at the dragon, right party left. Twister.
Right foot.
Early mid.
Look for Dark Dragon. Move when lightning hits.
Tune 2.
Safe look is either blue. Either blue is safe. Early mid. Either blue is safe look. Off of ABC.
Auto skip.
Ready to face your dragon.
On me.
DPS spoon.
Light party.
Grace. Even.
Thanks, far.
Hey.
Going far.
Crazy, I'm gonna pass to you.
Back up towards you.
Yep.
Froth.
Far.
Going back, okay. Mid and sprint.
Hold.
Going far white.
Wing.
Hot wing.
Oh god. Oh,
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Alright. I'm gonna pass it to
Swap.
Glory. Stay still, Glory.
Okay.
Popping
Give them
thrill.
their health.
Party groups. Get ready for positions.
Ready to run to one of the bosses. Tanks at Nidhogg, or race.
Ranked.
Oh god.
Passing. Hand it to me.
Oh,
Are you
Dark
sure?
line.
homing.
Okay. Move away, pretend.
So
Move away.
hard.
No, get away from us. Oh god. Okay.
Try to live if you have fire, and then get in
This is
the...
on me.
Well, yeah. The ice is gonna kill because he's enriched.
Yeah.
Need to info.
Try
We want
and
to see it
res.
cauterize.
Try
That
not
here.
moving. Try not moving with pyretic in ice cauterize.
Uh-oh.
Mike
That
get hit
is
by ice
170.
counters.
I mean, it's gonna do 1,000,000 damage because he was enraged. I just want to see if it canceled pyretic.
Oh, yeah, true.
We can check that.
I think I got ticked by the pyretic.
Can't get ticked unless you're doing something, but
Yeah. Pyretic is if you do any. It's basically red light. If you do anything during the debuff, you get shreked.
I lost like a chunk of health though before I got hit by cutters.
Yeah, you have
This
pyretic.
isn't-
If you are moving, attacking, turning
Yeah.
your camera, you will take damage. You need to like take your hands off of your controls when you get pyretic.
But I
Yeah.
had to go to the white dragon side to
I-
cancel the debuff, right?
I think you have to accomplish that before you actually get pyretic, so you have a few seconds to accomplish it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so all it says is fire aspect to damage is taken with every action.
And how hard did you get hit for? I assume you also like a 200k or something like that? Something crazy?
Because he's enraged.
Yeah. If it's only 200k with enrage, that sounds survivable to me.
Well, 300k with.
we have a previous cauterize from Hraesolgar that did 1.2 million, so it definitely seems to do less.
I mean, there's two dragons cauterizing that you have.
You have to be able to leave a
there's
hit,
no
yes.
Way, yeah, there's no way to not get cauterized there.
Is it? Do they each give pyretic, or is it just Nidhogg gives pyretic and probably Krace gives some type of frostbite where you have to be moving?
Hraesolgar gives the frostbite debuff that I linked. Ice freezes you in place and does ticking damage, I think. And then fire is pyretic.
If ice ticks 3 seconds after you get frozen, that's like the timeline for that cauterize canceling out ice before ticking, right?
Yeah. Crazy did tick a pyretic.
Yeah, you have like 2 seconds to get to the correct side after pyretic drops.
Is Hraesolgar always on the Hraesolgar side?
I don't know,
Two simple
but
sizes.
it would be pretty easy to just. It could be always the same, or it could be just be directly.
You're on the center line
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. Yeah.
We had a few seconds to get to the right side before getting pyretic. So,
Yeah.
Nidhogg's cauterize hit coin for 170, but he didn't have a debuff, so maybe that's why. I think he's 222 actually. No, Matt.
There could also be a possibility where it's like it's treated as tanks have to be up front, like a
Could be a wild
party
charge,
line.
yeah.
Yeah. I would have a check. I think me and Corn have.
Crazy
pretty
took
much
twice as
everything
much
available.
damage as Mike did from Hraesolgar's cauterize.
I think I took 62k from the cutters. Okay.
You took 691k.
Oh, sorry, I missed one of the zeros. Yeah.
Mike took 345 from races.
It could be a wild charge toward tanks, be front, or towards the dragons. So we need one tank hit by both elements, so...
That would... I think that checks out.
Yeah, so the easy Worm Breath strat where 6 people always get the same spot is getting more and more edge cases that are making it hard, so probably not going to do that. So probably the way to accomplish it is fires north, ices south, or opposite, whichever people think is cooler. And then we'll need to have the tanks positioned in a good way within that.
I think it should be fine, right? Because like as the breath goes out, everybody could just immediately collapse center. If that sounds doable, because you get what, 11 seconds as it's immediately issued, and we get about 3 seconds. So there's probably like a 6-second window-ish effective time to reposition. Because me and Korn, no matter what, if assuming we're doing that same strat, we would always be essentially in the center, on the center line, east-west, right? Either we're both in the middle, well, I guess
you can't be on the line if it's spread because the other dragon breeds in the cone.
Wait, how does? Yeah, that's actually true. How? Moving game. Got 5 minute warning. How? Oh, that's actually. How does Korn avoid the cone and take the supernova at the same time, or vice versa?
I think the play is fires are from D, right? The Nidhogg. So fires would go in 3 quadrant, Isis would go in C quadrant, spread out along the edge to not clip each other, and then the tanks get 1 in A, well, like B in one of the breaths there, basically.
Does anyone have a good POV of when, in that last pull, of Nidhogg, I think it was Nidhogg's breath, because Tank Buster was on Korn. So I don't know.
The cone that happens from the middle dragon is very thick at the other edge of the arena.
Yeah.
I fucked around in the sim a lot, and it was quite thick. So you don't want to be anywhere near it.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of how the person, like, so if it's on Korn, he would have to be like in the dragon effectively, like as deep as possible, correct?
I don't think so. I think if we do like the 3 people that are getting breathed on by 4 dragon are there, and then the tank can like try to get clipped by this breath on this cone like here, and it shouldn't hit. And it should be out of range of the other guy coning across the arena. And B and A don't have to be all that way so far, but they do need to be further than the middle because they'll get killed by this tank's debuff.
And in this screenshot, you had the supernova, right, Korn?
Yeah, that's Nidhogg breathing down middle.
Yeah. How? Because I was running towards the inside of the dragon. I'm pretty sure that even if let's say Shan, I think Shan and Sudi might be in range of your tank buster in that situation. I'm just trying to think of the best safe spots for the tanks.
Sudi wasn't, I was. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay. Because the other thing to note is that you would, not only do you take this, you would also have to soak a breath 2 corn. That's a lot of damage on you. Considering we just come out of plumes.
Breath is like 30k on non-tanks, so it's not crazy.
That's not too bad then, because if when we double mit on him, he takes like 50%. So with breath, it'd probably just be like an extra 15-ish%. Because with his mit and my mit, that's basically a 50% diminishing return on top of my upfront shield.
So how do we each get a different color when we're stacking?
I think you don't stack. It gives you a dot of that element if you don't stack, right?
Yeah.
No, it's just a light and dark dot.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's a different debuff entirely.
It's large enough that you can be on either side of the center, right?
Yeah. The other thing is when they both do it, they don't throw a breath down the middle, so there's no danger zone. So we can easily kind of just like squeeze wherever we want, really.
It's on a random tank or it's on both? It's on both?
On both,
If they have to share, it's on both.
Yeah. The one that doesn't have an orb is the side that's going to get nuked if it's the one tank, and if they both have orbs, then it's a share. We each get our own. That will cancel out each other's dot if we stack. But we could easily just the AoE on that one is tiny in comparison to the single tank one.
Like for the spread situation, I think these markers kind of work. Like for the dragon that's breathing from 4, I think the 3 tethers can be like on this formation, and the tank can be on 1 and not hit anyone and still get a breath. Is that right? And just mirror that on the other side for the other tank and tethers.
Sorry, I'm trying to making sure I visualize. So these outside relics, these will be for you guys taking your individual breaths. And it's
Yeah,
gonna be
this
mirrored
will
over.
breaths from 4,
Okay.
which shouldn't hit each other. It should be pretty far enough, or we can adjust them if they're too close or whatever. And then a tank's at 1 getting hit by C's breath and being far enough to not kill the CV.
I guess the question is, how much time do we get to decide, or how much time is there from the moment we see the tethers to the moment it resolves? Like, will people have time to be loosely in the center and get into position in time? For if they're going
Like 8
far
seconds,
out?
isn't it, for the breaths?
And I guess they don't have to go all the way to the edge, right? They just go as far as it needs to before.
You'll need to go to the edge probably for the staggering breath to not hit you.
I see. And also, I guess it's a relation to tank position too. So like if 4 is breathing this way, D is breathing towards that way. What was the 1 marker for in representing?
The what?
What is the 1 marker representing? Sorry, I'm trying to
Where the tank is standing from this side, whichever tank that is.
Would they? Is this within ice breath cone range?
It should be within
Roughly.
C's cone, or you can take a step
Yeah.
towards
Need to be
this way,
rotated toward the middle.
You want to take 1, but not 2 cones. Like, I don't know how far that is. But
Yeah.
there's going to be a tether to be conveniently positioned on or next to it. Like, you'll see the tether.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And if it's stack,
Same deal, right? You just are in the center instead, and you're standing over a tether.
yeah.
On either
I'm just
side.
trying to think. It's like if we're stacking, we're both here. If we have to spread, is Cord on opposite sides?
You're
So,
not
like,
you're not
let's
both
say
on
it's-
one. You're in the center if you're stacking. You need to get different breaths
we have to get
because
different
each
breath
tank
every
needs to
time?
be at the front of a cauterize.
True. Assuming it's a wild charge, yeah. I gotcha. So we have to be able to be in the center close enough, or towards the center-ish, right? For... to
With
effectively
where the
be-
markers were in the rotation, you'd basically be taking a tether on D side, center, and then the other person would be taking the opposite tether. Basically, you're on either side of Thornton's feet. One of you is on
Yeah.
each of Thornton's feet right now, essentially, is what I'm just trying to describe.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Because there's
Or
nothing
we
through the
can do
middle to
that.
be worried about.
Is that good enough?
Because this would be in range. A would be in range for
You would,
melee up time.
you would
I
get
think.
hit. You would get hit by A's cone from here, and I think you would be slightly out of range of the 4 breathing through the middle. It's a question of whether that's too close to ABC to hit them with staggering breath.
That should be
worried
far
about
enough.
that.
It's hard to tell because this arena is smaller than the Phase 6 arena.
And then
Corn hits
essentially-
me in that screenshot. Corn's at the edge of the blizzard, and he hits me with his staggering breath with where I am.
Okay.
And then if it's tank stack, then the A marker and the corresponding opposite marker on the other side probably needs to take a step diagonally to the center to bring the cone closer to the tanks without themselves going in the AoE. Like if the tanks are, if the tanks go 2-3 when it's stack, then I think A needs to go like here to actually hit 3 with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the only issue.
A
this might be
can't
something
stand
we
there,
figure
can you?
out.
Isn't
I
that
was
too
gonna
close?
say-
It's the
He
breath
can't be
from
too
4.
close to us.
Oh, the best from 4. Okay, that's fine. I liked the circular pattern more than whatever we're doing right now.
Yeah. I'm getting good visual representation.
Problem with
for it.
circular is we can't just do straight circular if it's a tank stack anyway. We need to do something.
Why can't we do straight circular if it's a tank stack?
The 2 breaths won't be close enough to hit the 2 tanks that are also stacked.
They should definitely be close enough.
I was gonna say if let's say one position, let's say A was here. Oh, I think I see the issue.
Or we can go sim and try
Basically, would be looking
Yeah.
for the tanks to be around here, maybe slightly further out from each other. That should be in line with the 2.
shit. Is that in range of each other? That AoE is very small.
It's not that small.
I think it might be smaller than 1 and 2.
Or are you talking about the intake stack?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's smaller than that. It's
Is it
about
really?
a little less than Nidhogg Dive, I think. It's around Nidhogg Dive size. Maybe
What?
slightly smaller visually.
Oh, super jump. High jump.
Or sorry, yeah.
Are those not in range of a high jump?
No.
No, those definitely don't look in range of high jump. Like it's close-ish, but it would.
I jumped pretty
Three-
big.
What do I do with
I
this
think-
image?
Oh, what the?
Yeah. So visually, it looks kind of like.
Is
if
it
we were to
its
compare-
diameter is triple the width of a marker?
So if I was here,
That was 4
Oh, shit.
times?
if I was here, it would go. The width should be basically from the center of B to A, if I'm roughly gauging that estimate correctly. Right between our markers. If you're dead center between a marker, it should hit roughly the inside center of each marker. Is what from that image. That's what I'm seeing. So if I was here, if I was to be the furthest they could be is about half of that. So here, that'd be probably on the very cusp. I mean, there's also the floor, like we could probably get precision precise down to the floor tile to a degree. But I agree that we have to from a tank perspective, we have to figure out the best way on the inside. I think your circular plan is good. Or as it doesn't have to be perfectly circular. It's just in that vein, right? They just have, if they're in like this line, then that cone should barely cut through close to center. And then same with the other from the opposite side. So as long as the most inner cone of Hrace and the most inner cone of Nidhogg are basically parallel and overlapping towards the center, we could easily, well, I say easily, we should be able to easily make that split while being inside of one of the cones. But I agree that I'm definitely down for the idea of taking it to the sim.
Yeah, I mean, we understand how the mechanic works, so I see no problem with just simming and seeing if our strategies are viable because we're 13 minutes into the fight.
I second that.
I'm okay fully cheating.
Third-party tools, let's go.
Shut up, PS user.
He's got a PC.
4, but I don't know if he had. I thought you said he had a PS5, so I wasn't sure.
I do have a 5, yeah.
I'm gonna assume we're not really doing a good job on doing damage generally right now. Is that correct? Toward the end of that phase.
Feel like shit, yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, because I'm not pressing my shit, I know. So
Once we get to Rothflame, that's when everything just goes to shit. Especially if I have to run away.
I think
I'm just hard focused.
just need to focus that a bit.
Wait, so we're doing the sim right now,
I think we can reasonably expect them to be at sub 15% going into that.
I'm down if you guys want to do maybe like an early 5-10 minute break.
If we do early break into sim, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, and that way we still get a full lockout afterward. Or close to one. Okay. Word.
Okay, BRB then.
Cool. As much as I love doing DSR, I would like to get the final stretch wrapped in. So I can go back to listening to some Locust.